We're out here with one of our pest control customers this morning, and she's purchased an advanced termite baiting system installed on her home to protect her home from termites. Here in the south, Atlanta metropolitan area is usually in the top 5 worst cities in the nation. Termites do over $5 billion of damage every year just in the U.S. So if you own a home and you do not have termite protection, you're taking a big risk. Every home in the south is 10 times more likely to be damaged from termites than all the things combined. Tornadoes, storms, anything like that, fires. Home is 10 times more likely to be damaged from termites than all those things combined. So it's a pretty smart thing to get, and your homeowner's coverage will not cover termite damage. It will not. So you have to go with a licensed company, just like us, that can provide you this type of coverage on your home. Termites. First step is to place the stations apart, usually 12 to 15 feet apart on average. We'll get this process done, and we have to graph the house, get an accurate depiction of the home. And while I'm doing that, my son Trevor is going to be drilling the holes in the ground and putting the stations out. So we'll check back with you here in just a little bit.
Alright, so after I'm done drilling all the holes and putting the stations in, I like to go around, make sure all the dirt's swept away from the driveway, the walkway, kind of dust around the station, make sure all the dirt's knocked off, make sure it's all good and clean.
Alright, what we're doing now is we're getting a depiction of the home. It's called the termite graph. And we're gonna, it'll be exact, it'll be the linear footage on the home. It's gonna show where the termite stations will be placed. And if when we come back to do the termite monitoring every quarter, if some of the stations are covered up, we'll have the graph to show us where they are so we can uncover them, because homeowners love to put pine straw and mulch out in the springtime. All right, once we go around the home and get the exact linear footage, I dot it out, and then what we'll go back in and put a straight edge to it to make it look nice and neat as we finish up the paperwork, finish the graph. That's such an important part of the paperwork. The Department of Agriculture says it has to be 85% correct. I don't know why they think it doesn't have to be 100%. I guess they know it. With human error, sometimes we make mistakes. So as long as it's 85% correct, we're in good shape. So we're just going in and filling in the lines. The gentleman that I used to work for, I was in sales. His name was Billy Jones. He always referred to it as a selling graph. You want to have it looking very neat and accurate when you go inside to sit down with that homeowner and talk to them about protecting their home. You want all the lines nice and straight, and I agree with him 1,000%. So this is going to be a selling graph. All right, now we have the true depiction of this home. We installed 20 stations. Trevor's going around the house and cleaning up all the stations, raking the dirt out, making it look nice. And I have to fill out the homeowner's information here, and there's 2 other forms we have to fill out as part of the sales process. But this is one of the most important things that we have to do, is have a proper graph drawn, and we're finished with that part of it. Alrighty, folks, we're finished up. I've got to meet with the homeowner here in a few minutes to go over all the paperwork and to put the bond into effect on this particular home. There are 2 methods to treat a home for termites. One is the old-fashioned method with liquid, where you do all the trenching of the soil. You drill the slabs, any other areas that need to be drilled and treated. It's quite expensive. Your average treatment on a home this size is about $1,200 or more. We prefer the termite baiting system. We use one of the best. It's called advanced termite baiting. We surround the home with the stations, and every 90 days we come out to check them. And if we find active termites in one or more of those stations, then we put the active bait in it. Termites continue to feed off of it, take it back to the colony, and the colony is destroyed, which is what you want to do. Then that eliminates the threat from termites. But in any event, if the termites were to get past any of the stations and get into the home and start doing any damages, then the bond itself takes care of any damages or reoccurrence. So that's your ultimate protection, is the termite bond. We prefer the baiting system over liquid. because it's an early warning system. Termites come up in areas you can't see them coming, so if we check those stations and find them, we got them where we want them, we can destroy the termites. And in our opinion, that's the best thing we could offer them, is that protection. So we're finished up here, and we will look forward to seeing you the next time. Bye-bye.